Hey guys, so for the last few days I've been working on this song in my spare time and I think it's finally ready, so I'm going to record it in this video. I'll show you the process of how I layer all the different tracks. It's more of kind of like a folk song, I would say. So the main riff that kind of started the song, it goes something like this. And then it kind of repeats. So the song is in 3/4, which I've never written kind of like a folk song in 3/4 before, so I wanted to try something new. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So before I lay down that guitar part and the other parts, let's lay down a little drum groove. All right, so initially for the drums, I was thinking of doing something more acoustic based, but then the more I thought about it, I wanted to try something a little different and incorporate electronic drums with more of like a folksy rest of the arrangement, just to add a little more contrast to the piece. So I've loaded up an instance of Microtonic, which is the Sonic Charge drum machine, where there's no samples. It's kind of like a drum synthesizer. So I loaded up this one preset. Kind of nice organic sounding electronic drums. And here's what that sounds like so far. And I've also loaded an instance of Echo Bode, which is the kind of echo with a frequency shifter. I did a video on that recently. So I've added a slight bit of kind of phaser effect to the drums. It sounds like this. All right, it's time to record the guitar. So I got my Epiphone here, which is the brighter of my two acoustics. And I'm using the Octava MK12 mic pointed kind of where the neck meets the body. And then there's a second kind of riff part that I'm going to record that comes after the verse. All right, next I'm going to record the bridge. All right, so I got my Seagull now, which is kind of a darker tone guitar than the other one. So I'm gonna layer a second track to contrast it a little bit. And this time, instead of playing the notes downwards, I'm gonna play them upwards. So the previous riff was. And this time I'm gonna play. All right, I'm gonna record another layer. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this one, but it's gonna be more of like a muted strum. All right, I'm just gonna record a little bit of bongos to add some flavor. Of course, we can't forget about the trusty caxixi, brother. And the shaker. And a little bit of tambourine. All right, I loaded an instance of Repro 5 Yuhi's Prophet 5 emulation. So I loaded this patch, which is meant as a keyboard patch. But I'm gonna be playing it mainly as a bass. So let's add a little bass line here. All right, it's time to record the vocals. So I'm running the vocals through a Satin plugin, which gives it that little bit of a FM radio sound. Everything will soon get better. Everything will soon get better. Floating on rivers of gold and of green, fighting off shivers from all that I've seen. I am the son of the earth. Alright, so I'm gonna duplicate that. So let's talk about the weather. Oh,
So let's talk about the weather. Floating on rivers of cold and of green, fighting our shivers from all that I've seen. Floating on rivers of cold and of green, fighting our shivers from all that I've seen. I am floating on rivers of cold and of green, fighting our shivers from all that I've seen. I am the son of the earth, and you are my death and my birth. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Alright, so I loaded up a Repro 1, which is a Pro 1 emulation with this patch here. So I'm just going to record a little melody in that kind of middle section. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm going to play the whole song just now, and I'll put it on Spotify, iTunes, and all that other good stuff. So check it out. My artist name is Coatseller on there. I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Everything will soon get better. Oh, oh, oh. Everything will soon get better. Oh, oh. Everything will soon get better. Oh, oh. Everything will soon get better. Talk about the weather. Oh, so let's talk about the weather. Oh, so let's talk about the weather. Oh, so let's talk about the weather. Fighting our shivers from all that I've seen. I am the son of the earth, and you are my death and my